Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, in today's video I am going to be sharing my 16 and pregnant story. Now, if you have been following me for a while, I know I've already made this video, but I do have a lot of new followers and I don't want any of my old videos to go public again, just because this is a fresh start here and a lot has changed then to now. So I'm gonna share my story and also gonna kind of share, where I am now, and I know I have new followers as well, and they don't know the story, so that's why I'm here and this is why I'm making this video. And a lot of you guys said that I should make a new one. So let's jump right in. I first want to apologize if I'm like all over the place in this video. It's because this happened 3 years ago. No, longer than 3 years. Oh my god, it's happened almost like 4 years ago. All of this went down. That's insane. But this is the story. I was a junior in high school. It was towards the end of the year. I met this boy from a mutual friend, and at first I wasn't really into him, but then started texting and talking more, and I just fell like in love with him like instantly. We had such like a great connection and we were both like head over heels with each other. So one thing led to another, and about 3 to 4 months after we had started dating, I ended up pregnant. And at this time I had just turned 16 years old and he was 18, so just keep that in mind. And I also want to preface that we were obviously, doing the dirty because we had a baby, you know what I mean, but we weren't doing anything to prevent pregnancy, which is not smart, kids. So wear a condom, go on birth control, do whatever you need to do. Don't end up pregnant at a really young age. Or do, I don't care, I don't judge. But anyway, yeah, so I wasn't using any protection, wasn't on birth control, whatever. I ended up pregnant. And before I found out I was pregnant, I was having kind of symptoms. I was really craving pizza and just like, stuff. So me and my boyfriend at the time went to Walmart and I bought a test. I literally took the test in Walmart and it came out negative. So I was like, okay, well, I'm crazy. I'm not pregnant. So then about like a week passes by and it's like the day I'm supposed to get my period and my period hasn't come yet. So I decide to go to Walmart again with him and take another test, and it came out positive. So we ended up buying like a digital test after that, because what I had bought was just like the 88-cent tests from like Walmart. And we took the digital test home and we waited the like 3 minutes. The little like little hourglass thing on the like test kept on like blinking or whatever, and then it said pregnant. And to be honest, both of us were really excited and happy. I will never forget that moment. You're also scared shitless, if I'm gonna be honest. So then it came at time to telling our parents, and his side of the family took it very, very well, and my side of the family, on the other hand, was gonna be more difficult to tell. So the first people I told was my best friend Lexi, which we're still friends to this day, and my other friend at work. And I was thinking for like about like a week how I'm gonna tell my parents, what they're gonna think, how they're gonna react, and I was scared. I was very, very scared. While I was at work one day, I had a brilliant idea. Why don't I just text my mom? Why don't I just text my mom and tell her that I'm pregnant? That's a great idea, Audra. So I get this nasty text message back. My mom was not too happy, and I was not excited to go home that day from work. And so the first thing that happens when I walk into that house, my parents are sitting on the couch right in front of me, right as I walk in, and they're just like, and I was like, whoop, into my room, closed the door, got changed into something more comfortable, took a deep breath, walked back out, and that's where my parents just basically screamed at me and said how disappointed they were in me and that I should get an abortion, or I should consider one, and that they were going to call the cops on my boyfriend at the time. And yeah, it was just very emotional and not easy to say, especially because me and my mom never had the best relationship, like as I was growing up in high school. We'd always butt heads, and I was never really able to go to her for like anything. Like I never felt to say anything to her, or ask for advice or tell her how my day went, like after a day of school. She just really wasn't someone that I went to, and I felt like at the time I wasn't able to go to her for anything. So telling her that I was pregnant was really, really hard, but to this day our relationship has just grown from it, and now that I'm a mom, you know, I understand more of how she feels, or how she felt with me growing up and stuff like that. And I don't blame her. I ended up pregnant at 16, so great job. I'm not going to share the story on this video of like my labor and delivery. I do have a separate video of that that's like on private right now. I don't know if you guys want to hear that story. If you haven't already, let me know and I can make a separate video. But my labor and delivery went super smooth and super easy, and baby girl was healthy. Came out at 7 pounds, 5 ounces, and 20 inches long. And she was born at 2:00 p.m., which 2 is my favorite number, so coincidentally she was born at that time, which I think is pretty awesome. And after she was born, I kind of like moved around a lot. I was living with my parents for a little bit. I lived with my boyfriend's mom for a little bit. We ended up getting an apartment. I moved to, but before the apartment, we were switching back and forth from my mom's house to his mom's house, and then we got our apartment, and then we moved to Missouri, and then from the house in Missouri, we moved to another house in Missouri, and now I'm here back in Arizona. So everything just these past couple years, that's my food delivery. Sorry about the interruption, but everything has just been crazy, and me and my daughter's father aren't together anymore. And now I'm just at a point in my life where I'm trying to figure stuff out. I'm 19 now, and it's just been crazy. But everything's gonna work out perfectly, and everything happens for a reason. You know, I was meant to have my daughter, and I have grown from it. I've learned life lessons from it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So she is almost 2.5 now, and she is just like the light of my life. I don't know where I would be without her, and she's just amazing. So yeah, that's kind of my story. I know it's very, very vague, but I don't want this video to be like super long. If I could give any advice, I remember when I was 16 and like debating how long I should wait to tell my parents and stuff like that. I would definitely highly recommend to tell your parents sooner than later, even though it's going to be hard, because you're going to have to tell them eventually. You're going to get the same outcome regardless of how long you wait, and most likely if you wait, you want to change anything, and you also want to, like, you know, go to the doctors and make sure the baby is okay. So be mindful of that and think of that if you're nervous to tell your parents. And I don't think there's any right or wrong way to tell your parents that. I mean, I shouldn't have texted my mom that I was pregnant, but again, you're probably gonna get the same outcome regardless of what you do, so I wouldn't overthink that too much. And yeah, now I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm just, you know, grinding it out. I'm going to be very successful one day and just be really happy. And I know that all of that just takes time, and I'm lucky that I have a little girl to share my life with. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys got a little insight about what my 16 and pregnant story was. If you didn't know already, stay tuned for more videos on my channel. If you're not already, please subscribe. Click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. What's your name? Can you sit up, please? How old are you?
2.
Show them. What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange? Stand up and show them your pretty dress. Can you stand? Okay. Stand up. Spin.
Go.
Are you singing Let It Go? Sing Let It Go. Wow. Can you spin? You're beautiful. You're welcome.
Look,
Careful.
look. I